海外华人直播的朋友们，大家好。This is Overseas Chinese live streaming. Today is October 1st. We are standing in front of Seymour Fesa Elementary School. 我们在西莫菲沙的小学门口，我们看到很多小朋友在这地方运动。给大家把镜头推进一下。可以看到这两在运动的小朋友是没有戴口罩的。在这种情况下现在小朋友的距离并没有保持2米。这是温哥华，小朋友没有保持2米。你可以看到这是小朋友的情况。如果你们感觉到这个是否是安全呢？这地方你可以看到小朋友，在这样可以看到这样他们的情况。这就是学校，这就是温哥华的学校。这地方我们看到学校旁边也碰到很多家长。现在我们看到这地方有市政工程队的人在这地方在工作，看到他是一个辛勤的父亲。This is Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah. May I know your name?
Todd.
Todd. Okay. Did you see the kids at the elementary school?
Yeah, I did.
How old do you have a kid?
I do. I have two. I have an 8 and a 9-year-old. They're in grade 3 and 4.
Okay, I see. When you send your kids go to school, or do you have any concern?
I didn't have a concern. I was actually up for sending them to school, but my wife, on the other hand, was quite different. She felt that they shouldn't go to school, and she actually did hold them back for a couple days. But yeah, the general consensus is that it's okay, but I don't think everybody agrees. So when there was one outbreak in our school, there was an outbreak in our school, and it happened not within his group, so he was told to come back to school. The next day, most people kept their kids home, but that was last week, and he's back to school now. So I'm okay with it, but it's been quite concerning and stressful for my wife and for a lot of her friends too. They feel the same.
What's your kids' school?
My kids' school?
Yes.
Is Yanadin Elementary School.
In Vancouver, right?
No, in Maple Ridge.
Oh, Maple Ridge.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
So do you think the school board, they make a decision is good or not?
I felt they did. I felt that there wasn't as much concern to send the kids home. I think the problem I feel is that the kids may bring it to older people, which is more of a danger. I know there's danger for everybody, but much more so for older people. And I think that for the kids itself, not a worry. I think that it's good that they're in school. They need to be in school. I just think that people need to be cautious now that they are in school and try to shelter them from, or shelter older people from seeing them. So it causes complications within families for sure.
So did you see all the kids in there? They didn't wear any mask and didn't have any social distance.
No.
And do you think that the school board, the decision is really concern the kids' health?
I think that would almost be impossible. I think that everybody knew once the decision was made, this is how kids were going to act. I don't think we should expect any different. I don't think we were expecting any different. We may have wanted to, but in order to police that, the teachers, that's too much. There's too much going on for them to police it. So I think that what we're seeing is what we expected. I think that everybody wanted the teachers to police more, but they do so much already. I have 2 kids that are very active, as the teachers spend a lot of time with them as it is. Trying to get them to stay social distancing and keep their hands off each other, almost impossible.
If one teacher got suffer from COVID-19, all the kids, 25 kids, will got infected. Do you think there is the kind of risk like that?
Now, back to my original point, I don't think the kids are in so much of a risk. I think that possibly the kids getting it is not a huge deal. You should answer this. It's Chinese telemarketers. They call me every day. No, I think that if you ask them the protocols that the teachers are supposed to wear masks, face coverings, whatever. So in theory, the kids wouldn't get it. But obviously, we know that's probably not the case. The teachers work hand in hand; they're close. A mask does great, but if you're sitting breathing in one area, the disease would still be getting out. But I think time will tell.
I just watched the teacher. The teacher in this school, they didn't wear the mask.
Right.
So did you see that? Did you see? Because I saw the teacher. They came out and didn't wear any mask.
Right. But were they social distancing? Were they still following within one of the guidelines? Which, if they're outside and social distancing, in theory, I don't think they're supposed to wear a mask. So if we were to truly see, I think we'd have to go inside the school.
So this is not any social distance. You see, the kids, they are almost physical touch each other, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So if your wife saw this situation, do you feel your wife feel comfortable or not?
Whether she would understand it and feel comfortable, two different things. She'd understand it because she knows kids. Whether she would feel comfortable, probably slightly uncomfortable.
Oh.
But
so all the information you got from is from the government or from website where you got information about the COVID-19. So
as much as I could on my own behalf. Yeah, CDC websites are probably what most people would feel would be the most accurate. But I would say I've tried to get it from wherever I could, and drawing a logical sense too. I think that people miss a logical sense often.
Do you know why right now there is not a special medicine to cure this disease, and there is no vaccine invented yet? Do you know this
Yes,
fact?
I do watch the news, so I'm well aware that there are many people working on vaccines and there is not one yet. But what we've seen out of the disease so far hasn't seemed incredibly alarming, especially with our world's population. I think that I would have probably, if I was in government, I would have probably chosen something like Sweden, to be honest, and I would have avoided a lockdown, and I would have made some different decisions, but maybe not the most humane decision. That leaves people will make different choices on that, but I would have done it differently.
Do you satisfy Canadian government so far? They prevented the disease and also promote the job issue.
I think we've done better than some countries, but I think we've done worse than other countries as well. I think that based on the facts and as time progressed, I think they made the right decision at first. We knew almost nothing. I think as we have gained our knowledge, we have opened up at appropriate timing. It's not all parts of the country, but maybe I'll just speak to our part of the country in British Columbia. And I think that we have made the right decisions. Yes, I do. I think that we locked down for long enough. I think that once we gained more knowledge of it, we changed our plan. And I think we're still concerned, but we're not ready to go for another lockdown.
So you're very lucky you can work in outside, right?
Yes, I am lucky. I haven't missed a single day due to COVID-19. So I work on my own. I'm social distanced the whole day, and I've been able to stay working. So phenomenal.
You're working for a city or for a private company?
I am working for a private company, yeah, but with the city. So, but yes, I am employed by a private employer.
So you're very lucky, right? So
Yes.
you can have you don't have a social distance issue.
Yeah,
It's
no,
very
not
always.
at work. Only loneliness.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Toast.
Okay.
And then if you like, you can give us a thumb up, like,
Right
and
on.
also subscribe our channel and forward to your children or your wife. This, I just later I will give you the link. Okay.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you
Okay.
very much.
Take care.
OK， 拜拜。好，我们刚才跟这位正在工作的一位加拿大的先生在采访了一下，然后我们可以知道这位先生他和他的太太呢是有不同观点的。他太太呢那个学校那个小学就有一个在 Maple Ridge， 在我们这个枫树岭这地方有个小学生受到感染。那么我们可以看到这些小学生在学校里面踢球是没有任何社会这个 social distance 的，也没有戴口罩，也没有戴手套 另外我们可以看到刚才看到的老师，在这个小学在这个叫西莫菲沙 Elementary School， 这西莫菲沙小学的老师也没有戴口罩，也没戴手套，也没有像我们记者这样记者都是戴上面罩，也戴上口罩此时此刻我们是戴着口罩跟这位刚才是那先生采访的。好，这里是海外华人直播，我们始终不办高声，我们力求直播传真。感谢各位观众观看我们的节目。如果你喜欢我们这种一刀不剪的走到哪就采访到哪的节目，那么就订阅我们的频道，转发给你的朋友。我们就是要求真，给大家看到真实的情况。我们希望所有的家长能看到这眼前的一幕虽然我们对这个学校是有信心，但是你看到这种social distance 的情况，你感到真的有信心吗？这些小孩如果感染了小孩，他们就会把病毒带到家里面家长也可能在身上沾染的病毒，在世间就会有交叉感染。所以我们要用好自己的大脑，要做好独立的决定。这里是海外华人直播，我们始终不办高声，我们力求直播传真。各位观众再见，拜拜。